But if you look at the pharmaceutical industry, how much money in taxes are they generating off of selling, insulin and medication for, blood pressure and all of those other things. So we often do, benefit from people's use of drugs already.
Yeah.
So, let's see.
So how does marijuana affect the body's specific attitudes and moods?
Okay, so this one I've actually taught in my forensics 2 class when we talk about drug toxicity. And so the chemical in marijuana that creates this feeling of highness is THC. And so that's the one that they're really regulating. That's what makes you feel lightheaded or giddy. It also can trigger, your dietary desire, so it makes you want to eat. The format that you can intake it is varied. So you can smoke it, eat it, inhale it, or there's oil-based forms, so CBD oil. But the concentrations of THC are different. So CBD oils that are used for like medicinal purposes aren't there to get you that feeling of getting high. But the whole idea behind it is it stimulates the receptors in your brain that release dopamine. And that's what makes you feel good when you take it. In the same regard though, like when you have alcohol, both of those things also can leave you with feeling really depressed afterwards. So that's one of the consequences of it. So these, that effect on the body's body chemistry is pretty low, and it tends to, from what research has been done, it's a non-addictive drug in the sense that unlike cocaine or crack where it wires your brain to you have to have more, it doesn't seem to have that same addictive property. So even though people can become habitual users, it's not necessarily because they have to have it to get through the day like a meth addict does.
Do you think the legalization would lower crime rates or rise crime rates?
So I did look up some stats on incarceration. So, and I don't know that it would have much of an impact. Most people that are incarcerated for drug-related crimes aren't there just because of possession. They're usually there because they have possession with intent to sell, or they have so much volume that's considered trafficking. Or there's a weapon involved with the crime, so that falls under a different category. Or they have a prior record, and this is just another layer in their, crime listing. So I don't know that it will have that much impact specifically for that. Though it might impact the way